Hello, and welcome back to my overly crowded and messy garage. So, I got my helper in here today. He's over there, you can't really see him. But we finally got some parts in for this.
Dad, who are you talking to?
The camera, right there.
Right here?
Yeah, they can't see you. But after posting the video, asking questions about, what could possibly be going on with this thing, took the advice of some people and checked out the clutch mounts and all that stuff. Nothing seems broken, but we did go into the recommendation and get the new shift fork, just in case that was bent, along with the pivot ball that it clips onto. That way we know all that's good. Master cylinder's brand new, slave cylinder's brand new clutch line, brand new clutch, pressure plate, everything. So I looked over the input shaft of the transmission. It looks fine. There's no crud, there's no twisted splines, there's no broken splines. I took the old clutch disc and was able to slide it on and off perfectly, and it didn't bind. So I'm hoping after we do all of this that the clutch will work like it's supposed to. So I did want to show one thing though.
That screw's old screw. It was an old screw I screwed back in.
All right, good job.
We
had to do a little bit of modification to the clevis of the master cylinder.
I by the camera, it's seen my head.
Yeah. So this is the old master and clevis, and this is the new clevis. The new master's already in the car, but this is the new clevis. I had to, so I don't know how, but this pin was in here when we tore it apart. But putting the new master in with the new clevis, got the pin in, but couldn't get the clip in. So I'll demonstrate so you can see what I'm talking about.
Dad,
when you put the pin in, if you can see, the clevis covers up the hole that the pin goes in. And I've tried when you're in the car, you can't really squeeze it together to get it. So I don't know how it was the first time, but the new one was the exact same way, and I couldn't get it. So what I did was I took a drill bit and kind of drilled out a little chamfered edge, because this has that little shoulder right there. As you can see, this little shoulder. I drilled out a little chamfered edge so that now when you put it together, the hole's exposed. So that was a little modification we weren't expecting, but got it. So I can put it back together.
I'm not cold.
You're not cold?
No.
You need to leave the coat on.
Cool.
Leave the coat on. So after modifying the clevis, I can finally put the clevis back in because the master's already in. The line's already hooked up, everything. So I'm gonna go get this on. I'm gonna get the new fork and pivot ball put on the trans, and we can reassemble.
I can't zip it back up.
I don't know. Maybe that's a little wore out. It's kind of hard to tell. Kind of hard to tell on that too, but we're gonna replace it all just so we know it's all good.
Dad, I'm done. Well, enough. I have the hiccups. I have the hiccups.
You got the hiccups. If anyone can tell me what sensor that is, so I can get a new pigtail, because as you can see, the wires got ripped out when we were pulling the trans, and I had the old connector and remade my own pigtail. That way I can just splice it in and everything was good. But I seem to have misplaced it and no clue where I put it. So if anyone could let me know what sensor that is so I can get a pigtail, it'd save me from doing the whole harness. That would be great. And just to show everybody, you know, all the dowels are lined up. All the bolts are in, torqued. This thing falls in and out like nothing. So all of that's good. There's no clutch caging bolts. And I know my truck mechanics know what I'm talking about, but there's no caging bolts holding the pressure plate, so that wasn't the issue. Honestly, my best guess is the master cylinder, but once we get everything back together, everything's going to be new. So if we still have the issue, obviously something's going on. And that's on
What?
getting it back in
I am.
by yourself. Howdy y'all, and welcome back. I'm gonna start this video off with saying we got the Civic done. It's driving now. I don't know, he's probably at work right now. But we got it done. It is driving good, shifting good, no clutch problems at all. My guess is either the master was the cause of it or maybe just a bad job bleeding it, I guess. I don't know. But our next couple things is that one. It also has clutch issues. It died right there. So that's my brother-in-law's other Civic. The one that we fixed was his, that we were putting a clutch in and all that stuff. And that's his daily driver Civic. And that one died right there with a clutch issue. So that's coming up. We also have my daily driver, which is the Focus. It is in the garage right now because I had to patch a tire. It had a little self-tapping screw in it. But this one also, we're going to get valve cover gaskets and some oil to do an oil change, and then work on that one. So right now I'm going to head to the parts store to get some oil and some hopefully valve cover gaskets to see if they have them. But yeah, I'll give an update on the Civic as soon as it gets back. We are leaving O'Reilly's. We got a set of valve cover gaskets and stuff to do an oil change. We'll head back to the house and see if we can make time to do it. $100 later. Alright, change of plans. We didn't get to work on the Focus today. I didn't get an update of the Civic. But I will tomorrow, hopefully, get a chance to do all that stuff. Right now, got kids in the back. We got some plans going on, so thanks for everybody and anybody that watched. You know, I'm trying to get this YouTube thing kicked off. It's hard to start it when you got 3 kids, a full-time job, all that stuff. So anyone that watched, thanks, and I will see you in the next one.